Life is a constant flow of change. We experience joy, sorrow, success, and failure. Holding on to things too tightly can cause us pain. Learning to let go is essential for our well-being. It allows us to move forward and embrace new experiences. When we cling to the past, we prevent ourselves from fully living in the present. Letting go is not about forgetting. It's about releasing the hold that past experiences have on us. This frees us to create a brighter future. Detachment is often misunderstood. It doesn't mean not caring. It means not being controlled by external events or possessions. It's about finding peace within ourselves, regardless of circumstances. Obsession, on the other hand, is a relentless fixation. It's a desire that consumes our thoughts and actions. Obsession is driven by fear, insecurity, or a need for control. It can be all-consuming, leading to anxiety and unhappiness. Obsession takes a toll on our mental health. It creates a cycle of negative thoughts and behaviors. We may experience anxiety, stress, and even depression. Our relationships can suffer as we become consumed by our fixations. When we are obsessed, we lose sight of what truly matters. We become so focused on attaining something that we neglect other areas of our lives. This can lead to feelings of emptiness and dissatisfaction. Detachment is a process, not a destination. It requires patience, self-awareness, and practice. The first step is recognizing our attachments. What are we holding on to too tightly? What fears are driving our obsessions? Once we understand our attachments, we can begin to challenge them. We can question the validity of our fears and examine the stories we tell ourselves. This allows us to gain perspective and loosen the grip of obsession. Section 5. Mindfulness, a tool for letting go. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for cultivating detachment. It involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we become aware of our thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. Mindfulness helps us observe our attachments without becoming overwhelmed. We can notice the urge to control or possess without giving into it. This allows us to create space between ourselves and our thoughts, fostering a sense of detachment. Section 6. Acceptance, embracing reality. Acceptance is another key aspect of detachment. It involves recognizing and embracing the present moment, no matter how challenging or uncomfortable it may be. By accepting reality, we allow ourselves to experience life fully, without the constant struggle against what is. It means acknowledging things as they are, without resistance. This acceptance is not about resignation or passivity. It's about understanding that some things are beyond our control. By doing so, we free ourselves from the burden of constant worry and anxiety. This doesn't mean we have to like or approve of everything. Acceptance is about facing reality with a clear mind and an open heart. It's about seeing things as they truly are, rather than how we wish they would be. It simply means letting go of the need to control or change what is. By releasing our grip on the uncontrollable, we make space for peace and clarity. This act of letting go can be incredibly liberating, allowing us to move forward with a sense of ease. When we resist reality, we create suffering. Our minds become entangled in a web of frustration and disappointment. Resistance is a natural response, but it often leads to more pain and struggle. Acceptance allows us to find peace even in difficult situations. It provides a foundation of stability and calm, enabling us to navigate life's storms with grace. By accepting what is, we can respond more effectively and compassionately. It doesn't mean giving up. Acceptance is not about surrendering our goals or aspirations. Instead, it's about approaching them with a realistic and grounded mindset. It's about understanding our limitations and working within them. It means choosing to focus our energy on what we can control rather than what we can't. By directing our efforts towards areas where we can make a difference, we empower ourselves to create positive change. Acceptance is a powerful tool that helps us live more fully and authentically. Section 7. Practical tips for cultivating detachment. There are many practical ways to cultivate detachment in our daily lives. Detachment doesn't mean becoming indifferent or uncaring. Instead, it involves developing a healthy sense of separation from our emotions and desires, allowing us to respond to situations with greater clarity and calmness. One effective technique is practicing gratitude. By regularly acknowledging the positive aspects of our lives, we can shift our focus away from what we lack and reduce our attachment to material possessions and outcomes. Focusing on what we are grateful for shifts our attention away from what we lack. This simple practice can be done daily, whether through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a moment to reflect on the good things in our lives. Another helpful practice is setting boundaries. Boundaries are essential for maintaining our mental and emotional health. They help us protect our time and energy, ensuring that we are not overwhelmed by external demands or internal pressures. This means learning to say no to things that drain our energy or trigger our obsessions. It can be challenging at first, but with practice, it becomes easier to recognize and honor our limits. Boundaries protect our well-being and allow us to focus on what truly matters. Self-reflection is also crucial. Taking time to understand our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors helps us identify patterns of attachment. Engaging in regular self-reflection, whether through journaling, meditation, or therapy, can provide valuable insights into our inner world. This process helps us become more aware of our attachments and the ways they influence our actions and decisions. This awareness allows us to make conscious choices that support our journey toward detachment. By understanding our triggers and habitual responses, we can begin to cultivate a more balanced and detached perspective, leading to greater peace and fulfillment in our lives. Section 8. The freedom of letting go. Letting go brings a sense of freedom and peace. It allows us to release the weight of our past and the anxieties of our future. When we let go, we create space for new possibilities and opportunities to enter our lives. This act of releasing is not about giving up, but about making room for growth and transformation. When we release our attachments, we free ourselves from the burden of worry, anxiety, and fear. These attachments often hold us back, keeping us stuck in a cycle of stress and dissatisfaction. By letting go, we allow ourselves to experience life more fully and authentically. We begin to understand that our true essence is not tied to material possessions or specific outcomes. We become more present, more joyful, and more open to new experiences. This presence allows us to connect deeply with ourselves and others. We start to appreciate the simple moments of life, finding joy in the here and now. Letting go helps us to embrace change and uncertainty with a sense of adventure and curiosity. Detachment allows us to approach life with a sense of curiosity and wonder. It encourages us to explore the world with an open heart and mind. We begin to see the beauty in the unexpected and the unknown. This mindset fosters creativity and innovation, as we are no longer confined by our fears and limitations. We become less attached to outcomes and more focused on the journey itself. This shift in focus helps us to find meaning and purpose in our daily lives. We start to value the process of growth and learning, rather than just the end result. This perspective brings a sense of fulfillment and contentment. This shift in perspective brings a sense of lightness and ease to our lives. We feel more at peace with ourselves and the world around us. Letting go allows us to live more freely and authentically, embracing each moment with gratitude and joy. It is a powerful practice that can transform our lives in profound ways. Section 9. Conclusion. Finding peace in detachment. Detachment is not about becoming indifferent or emotionless. It's about finding a place of inner peace and freedom. It's about living with an open heart, accepting what is, and letting go of what no longer serves us. By cultivating detachment, we can experience greater joy, peace, and fulfillment in our lives. It's a journey worth taking, one that leads us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us.